Hi, welcome to Pocket Card Grading. The purpose of this video is to show you what to expect when submitting your cards to us. First and foremost, pick out your cards. At the moment, we're only accepting the Pokemon TCG. Any language or set is accepted. We will be expanding soon to other TCGs after we've found our feet. Make sure that they are well protected with whatever you deem necessary, as they will be graded in the condition they arrive in. We recommend sleeves inside of top loaders or semi-rigid card savers. Please avoid ridiculous amounts of tape, as this makes it difficult to safely remove them. Now, onto the website. Click on the Grading Services tab on the top bar. This takes you to a simple shop-style page with a handy guide on how the whole process works. There are a few options, so we will explain which is which and which one is best suited for you. First is the Pokemon card grading option. This is as straightforward as it gets. If you have some raw cards to send in, then this is for you. You will have two options from here, Standard and With Video Report. Standard is the basic service. Your card will be graded and sealed and include the metal certificate of authenticity that shows your subgrades. The video report is an optional addition to your submission that includes a detailed video breakdown of all the imperfections found on your card that you submitted. You can find examples of these on our YouTube page. The second option is to have your card regraded or cross-graded. This is a cheaper option to encourage people who aren't happy with previous grades that their card may have received, or if you've given up hope on UK grading services, to give us a try. It also includes the option for a cheaper video report. The third option is card encapsulation. If you have a childhood favourite card that is a bit beaten up and just want to preserve it, like this Charizard, then this is for you. This does not include grading, just the information on the label of the card. You can have any text over the label if you want to personalise it for a gift. With this option, you can also encapsulate the metal certificates received with graded cards. We're also going to be accepting art cards through the encapsulation service. It's a great way to protect your artwork and make a great looking display for them. In the same vein as encapsulating art cards, we have some amazing limited edition paintings from Professor Oni and Handmade by Potter that can be bought through the store without the need of any submissions. We really want to open this option up to collaborate with other artists as a way to give everyone a chance to have a one-of-a-kind collection of their work, available to reach so many people. They will each be numbered and become collectible items themselves, so reach out to us on Instagram or through the website if you want to collaborate and have your art on display like this. Once you've made your choice and added to cart, click Checkout. Here you will fill out your details and can make an account to save them for next time, and select your return postage. If you have a discount code, you can enter it here. At the bottom, there is a mandatory text box to list all the cards being sent. It's very important you list every card so that we can reference what we receive against this list. Otherwise, it can cause delays for your returns. In this box is also where you will put the text that you want to be included for any encapsulation custom label, or if you want your metal certificate to be encapsulated, as long as you've added the encapsulation service to your basket. After you have paid with your preferred payment method, you will see your order summary. Please take a note of your order number, but don't worry if you've missed it, as you should receive an email with your order number too. Make sure that you use that order number as the first line of the address to our PO box so we know who sent it. Once we receive your submissions, we'll be recording ourselves unpacking them just in case there's any damage from shipping, in which case you will be notified. We will email you once your submissions arrive and when they're on their way back to you. When you get your cards back, you should receive a plain brown box. We don't advertise our brand on the packaging, as we don't want to tell the whole world what's in the box. All the packaging will be recyclable card and paper, and could possibly contain some of the original packaging that you sent your submissions in. Please recycle or reuse these wherever possible. Once you have your cards back, make sure they aren't damaged from shipping and check the label in the very real possibility of an error. Obviously we will be checking these before returning, but we understand that human error is a possibility. Please don't feel the need to tell us that our discount cards have a grammatical error. Unfortunately, we realised a little bit too late. Naturally, we will be replacing any damaged slabs or incorrect labels for no charge. However, you're more than welcome to keep a label as an error label if you wish. Who knows, maybe it will become more collectible. Please be aware of the welding join. We're always aiming for a good balance between a strong join and an inconspicuous one, but it will never be invisible. This is why PSA use the frosted glass effect to hide the join. We have a tolerance of what is acceptable and what isn't. Any stress that the join is put through from dropping it or trying to pry open the slab can cause it to whiten, so please notify us of any issues. We are always working on small modifications to the 3D mold of our slab for future updates, as well as methods to make the submissions as smooth as possible, so we welcome any feedback. The keen-eyed of you will have noticed that our subgrades might seem a bit different. We're not copying the traditional surface, corners, edges and centering, as we don't believe this gives the fairest score. In short, if each of these subcategories are worth 25% of the grade, then corners and edges combined accumulate 50%. But the surfaces, meaning the front and back of the card, are still only getting 25%. So splitting that makes the front of the card worth 12.5%. And taking a classic Wizards Holo card means that the shiny section of the card is only worth 6.25%. This is why we are grading front, back, sides and corners as a single grade, and centering. We do have a grading scale viewable on the website. This is just a guide that includes specifications and is not limited to, as each blemish can vary in size and severity. In the pursuit of being transparent with why your cards score a certain way, you will always have access to the report sheet that 2 people must sign off on. And because of the clarity of the ABS plastic used, you should have no difficulty seeing what has been marked on the report against the actual card. As always, you can opt to have a video report included with your submission for an in-depth breakdown on the card's condition. The final grade is typically taken as an average between the 3 subgrades front, back, and sides and corners. However, if the 2 graders both agree that one subgrade is an extremely strong or extremely weak grade, then that will determine if the average score should be rounded up or down. The centering cannot bring the score up, it can only bring it down. So a card that scores 10s on everything, including centering, will be updated with this shattered glass holo effect on the label, and an indication of the 10 plus grade. This is as perfect as it can be. Thank you for taking the time to sit through this breakdown. We hope it was easy to digest, and we look forward to seeing your submissions soon.